The self-publishing space is changing faster than ever, and most people are completely missing it. I've been in this space for over 9 years and made serious money with these systems, but I've never seen anything like what's happening right now. This is as big as when AI first hit the scene, and I'm talking about TikTok. Social media marketing has completely taken over self-publishing, and in this video, I'm going to show exactly what's happening, how it works, and how some authors are using this to make millions. Let me start by showing you how the old system worked, because you need to understand this to see why everything's changing. The traditional publishing model had 3 simple steps. First, you'd spend months writing a book or drop serious money on a ghostwriter. We're talking $1,000 or more just to get started. Then you'd upload to Amazon KDP because that's where the real money was. Sure, you could upload to other platforms like Draft2Digital or Ingram Spark, but realistically, if you wanted to make serious money, Amazon KDP was your only option. And finally, you'd run Amazon ads or Facebook ads and hope you'd make more back than you spent. But here's the problem with that system. It was designed to fail most people. Think about the barriers. The upfront costs were brutal. We're talking $1,000 or more if you're outsourcing the entire process, including book covers and formatting. If you're in a country with a weaker currency, or you're just starting out, that's not realistic for most people. Then Amazon had you completely locked in. They dominated book distribution so heavily that you had to play by their rules. They could cut royalties anytime, block your books without explanation, terminate your account randomly, and you couldn't do anything about it because KDP was your only real option. Plus, their customer service was horrible, as we all know. And the ad costs just kept climbing while conversions dropped. Because Amazon ads operate on an auction system, the more people bidding on the same keywords, the higher the costs go. But there's a new way emerging that's changing everything, and it's called social selling. Instead of relying on paid ads, you're using social media to sell your books directly. Now, let me show you some real numbers, because this isn't theory. I've got access to a tool called Data that lets me spy on exactly what these TikTok shops are doing. And the numbers are insane. There's a brand called Lost Skills that sells health books like Forgotten Home Apothecary, and in the last 7 days, they did $174,000 in revenue. But here's the crazy part. 99% of that came from affiliates. Other creators on TikTok made $636,000 for them, while they only generated $11,000 from their own content. Think about that system for a second. They built something where other people generate virtually all their sales, and they only pay commissions when someone actually buys. With Data, I can see they're paying about 15% commission to affiliates. So out of that $636,000 in affiliate revenue, they're paying roughly $95,000 in commissions and keeping the rest. 0 upfront ad spend. But it gets even better. People who see those TikTok videos also go buy the book on Amazon, so they're getting massive spillover sales. This same book hit number 8 on Amazon's entire bookstore and is making between $9,000 and $77,000 a day in additional royalties. I've got another example that'll blow your mind. There's a brand called Hear Your Story that generated $157,000 in TikTok shop revenue. And again, 94% came from affiliates. They only generated $283 themselves. Their book hit number 2 on Amazon's entire bookstore. Then there's Kay Sanders doing children's books, $168,000 a month on TikTok, plus $32,000 in Amazon spillover, and they're not running any ads. These creators are making simple videos, sometimes not even showing their face, just talking about the book for 30 seconds, and they're generating tens of thousands in sales. The videos that convert best aren't fancy productions. They're just someone in their car talking about a health hack, or showing a journal and explaining why it's useful, or demonstrating what's inside a children's book. That's it. You can literally order your book, show it on camera, talk about it, and that's a video. No crazy editing, nothing fancy. So how do you actually implement this? There are 2 levels. Level 1 is organic social strategy. You create content yourself and post it on your platforms, then drive traffic to Amazon for fulfillment. This is completely free perfect for testing what works, and anyone can start doing it today. You're basically replacing your paid ad budget with content creation time. Level 2 is where things get serious. This is TikTok shop scaling, where you become your own fulfillment center and recruit an army of affiliates to create content for you. Instead of relying on Amazon, you're handling the printing, shipping, and customer service yourself. But here's why it's worth it. You can recruit unlimited affiliates. Imagine hundreds or thousands of people making content to promote your books while you only pay them when they actually make a sale. Now, level 3 requires some investment. You need $3,000 to $5,000 for initial inventory because you're buying 500 to 1,000 copies upfront instead of print on demand. You need research tools that cost about $99 a month. You'll need ISBNs, which can cost anywhere from $5 to $200, depending on how you buy them. And you'll need to handle ongoing operations. And if your book is already ranking under 50,000 BSR on Amazon consistently, you should use TikTok Shop. The concept is proven. You've got revenue coming in, so you can afford the upfront investment. That's when you scale a winning product. But if you're brand new to publishing, still testing concepts, or low on budget, start with level 1. Create content yourself, test what works, build your audience, and once you've got a winner, then move to level 2. Keep in mind, this only works if you have an attractive book in a topic that's actually in demand. If you're creating books in random topics nobody cares about, TikTok Shop isn't some magic solution. You need a book that's already working okay and then use this to blow it up. The thing is, this isn't going anywhere. Instagram has shops, Facebook has shops, YouTube has shops. Every platform is copying TikTok because they see what's working. This isn't a trend, it's a fundamental shift in how people discover and buy products. Look, I've seen this pattern before in digital marketing. When new distribution channels open up, the people who move fast win big. The authors who were hitting 100,000 a month are now scaling to multiple 6 figures because the market has expanded exponentially. Back in the day, 100,000 a month was insane, and now so many people are doing hundreds of thousands a month because of these new opportunities. But you need the right foundation. Your book needs to be good in a topic people actually want, and you need to understand how to create content that converts. As long as you publish good books in good niches, there are so many ways to sell and market them now. Between AI making production easier and social media, opening up new distribution channels, publishing is easier and more profitable than it's ever been. So the choice is yours. Keep struggling with the legacy system that's getting more expensive and less effective every day, or implement what actually works. The opportunity is there, the systems work, and the data proves it. You just need to stop playing by the old rules and start stacking the deck in your favor